So day 4 of moving to Japan for work when I have my first nightclub video job. I woke up at 7 AM to get ready for the kickboxing classes that I spontaneously signed up for the day before. Another student agreed to pick me up and drive. This was the first morning that it felt like I fully adjusted to the Japanese time zone, and I was excited to get back into fitness. My training began and it was fun and intense. In Japan, I hadn't signed up for a gym membership. I'd always found them to be very expensive, but I've always found that a workout helps me to think more positively, and I really want to prioritize that, especially when an unfamiliar location and job might start to stress me out. And kickboxing also seems to be pretty popular in Japan now, so I think it's a good way to make friends and find a community. When asked, I always say that pursuing any group hobby is my favorite way to make friends in Japan. Anyway, my first class finished. I loved it. I felt destroyed, and I kind of regretted doing an arm workout before I knew I had to hold a heavy camera all night for work, but that was a me problem. Back home, I knew I had a lot of time before my late night club job, so I decided to get my first ramen in Japan. Quite a lot of ramen shops here will have you order your meal through a vending machine like this, where you purchase your meal ticket after making your selection with almost no human interaction. Sometimes you might just feel like eating without talking to anybody, and that's a feeling that Japanese vendors seem to have understood for a while. It was delicious and only $6.48. Even though I am working, when I'm in Japan I always want to spend as little money as possible until I actually start getting my paychecks, because you never know when there's a visa error or a residency card error or something that will prevent you from getting paid. Anyway, full and satisfied, I went home to take a nap because my job would be from 11 PM to 4 in the morning. I woke up at 8 PM and my friends came over to take me to the nightclub manager and owner, because it was through my friend's introduction that I managed to get this job in the first place. So we all went and met up at a cool lounge right by the nightclub, where I showed the manager my previous event video work. When it was approved, I was told what artists and DJs they wanted me to take videos of that night, what VIP sections I should take and what VIP sections I should not take, that I could use the camera's light on the artists and dancers but not on the club customers. They'd leave the rest up to me, so I headed to the club's top floor where people were preparing for the night. I just went alone and didn't know anybody, and honestly I was a little bit nervous, but everyone seemed very friendly and professional. I'm also pretty confident with my club video work, so I was getting excited, and just like that, the night began at midnight. It was a lot of fun, and I was getting great shots and meeting cool people. But this kind of work can be tiring, paying full attention to the performance and the audience all night. But I honestly love it. The atmosphere and music does fill me with energy, even though oftentimes I can be a fairly introverted person. And I don't drink during these jobs because camera work is often pretty technical. I don't want to be missing my shots, and also I plan to be doing this work a lot, so drinking really wouldn't be a good habit. Anyway, my night was wrapping up at around 4 in the morning. I took a lot of video, which would be tricky for editing, but I prefer that than missing a cool shot. Anyway, I said goodnight to the owner and walked home in the early Osaka morning. My next day would be my last day of work before a day off, so I was looking forward to experiencing my first night out in Japanese nightlife with my friends the next day. But until then, I uploaded my footage, did a bit of editing, and slept really well.